Welcome back everybody to another video. We are doing the match preview. I know it's a bit late today. We've been running behind on things, but today we are doing a match preview. QPR versus Stoke City at the MATCHDAY Stadium tomorrow afternoon, 12:30 PM kickoff. Don't miss it. We'll be live watching it. Now, first things first, I'm just gonna say it. QPR just made a good signing, in my opinion. A goalkeeper in Ben Hamer. Now, obviously, the name rings a bell. It does, and I think it's a good signing for cover for Joe Walsh. Honestly, he's a championship experienced goalkeeper. Is very good at playing the ball forward, over the top, in the sense of what Julian would prefer. So yeah, it was a bit of a quiet one, to be honest, but he signed for QPR. But we'll get down into it afterwards. At the moment, we're just doing a dissect of Queen's Park Rangers v Stoke for tomorrow. Now, obviously, as you can see, I haven't put a predicted team out there yet or whatever. I was going to do it gradually going into the video. So, first things first, Stoke are second in the league and are in form. Now, they only have one loss, which is against West Bromwich Albion at the Stoke City ground. Swaypenny says, who? We signed Ben Hamer. We did on a free agent, I think he was. He did play for Watford. He's a goalkeeper, mate. It was announced today. You missed it? So yeah, anyway, continuing this. So yeah, Stoke are in form. Obviously they've lost one game this season against West Brom at home. Now, what we expect, what to expect for against Stoke. Now, they're not. Mark Robbins is not really a possession manager. He doesn't really go with possession. He's all about attacking football, going straight in there and making sure that set pieces and anything like that is pretty much hopefully going into the back of the net. He obviously has struggled against QPR on recent results. He has against when he was at Coventry, but he's a very good manager and he's a very good English championship manager with lots of championship experience after obviously getting Coventry promoted into the championship. Now, obviously, when he left Coventry, he went to Stoke, and he has been killing it. He has. Now, like I said, he's not very a possession manager. He doesn't look at possession really. He just wants goals and clean sheets. So he doesn't really take more considerate of tactics. So I think we have an advantage at home where we can pressurize them on the wings with Sato and hopefully Dembele or Poku. I don't know if Poku's back yet. I know they're saying 2 weeks more. But yeah, I believe wingers are probably our way to go forward. Now, Stoke tend to play a 4-2-3-1. They do against their opponents, and they have a very talented squad. They really do. A very good squad for the championship. Jay, there's a YouTuber I want you to check out called Callum Fowler, who's doing a watch along right now for West Brom as well. I was going to I'll check him out, but I'll do it after this. But I was going to do the watch along for that, but I thought this was more important for tonight. And I've been rushing around today, so yeah. But yeah, continuing with the video. Yeah, Stoke play a very good team. Now, the player right. First thing I'll say, the players we need to watch out for is when we attack. Their goalkeeper is probably one of the best keepers in the league so far. He is a goalkeeper that likes to hoof the ball up there. He does to get basically above into our area and making sure that he basically gets the strikers a goal, you know. So they play a very counter-attacking football, they do, when it comes to set pieces. So we've got to be careful with that. Now, I don't know if anyone remembers Johansson when we played Stoke at Loftus Road last season, and he was phenomenal. Johansson was such a cracking keeper, mate. Honestly, if there's any keeper that compares to Nardi, it's probably him. So yeah, getting goals is going to be really difficult for us. And if we do, Richard Kone has to be on point, 100%. Plus Burrell. Now, moving on to defence, they got Cresswell on left back, which is going to be really tough for us, you know. On that left-hand side, Cresswell is killing it this season for Stoke. You know, he's more known for his crossing, his ability. I wouldn't say he's a very pacey player, but his defensive attributes are brilliant. You know, we're going to have to watch out for him. We are, when we attack. It's going to be difficult. He's got an assist to his name this season. So yeah, his rating at the moment for the season is 7.3. So we've got to be on point with our attacks on the well, when we attack on the right, which is their left. Now moving on to centre backs of Stoke. Wilmot and Lawal. I'm not too sure about Lawal. I know he's got a goal this season, but I'm not too sure what he can do. I haven't really focused on that much play for him or when he's playing for Stoke, but I know Wilmot is just one hell of a centre back. Tall, gets the ball out of the area when set pieces are coming in. So yeah, whatever happens, I would say it's gonna be long shots, I reckon, if we're gonna get past this defense or over the top. So yeah, right back, Shumande. Now this guy's actually quality. I actually highly rate him. I think he's a very good right wing back. He gets up the field to help out the forwards, and he is a dangerous pacey player. He is a lot of strength as well. So we've got their back four is just on point. Their season stats at the moment is literally all over sevens and overs for ratings for this season. So yeah, now I'll be honest, Ben Pearson's, obviously we all know about Ben Pearson's. He is a good centre mid, CDM, deep line playmaker. But Rigo, Thomas Rigo, I'm not actually sure. I've not really heard of him. So I think it's gonna be a player that I'll have a look at tomorrow when we're playing, and I could probably get a bit more in depth with him whilst watching him play. But they got good ratings. They haven't got any assists or goals this season, but I'm guessing they're very good at being creative for putting the forward balls in there for what I'm about to say. So Stoke City's attack is probably one of the most dangerous attacks in the Championship this season that we got to be careful with. You know, you got Manhoof, Baker, Thomas, and Mubama. Now, a lot of people don't know who Mubama is. Mubama is a player that played for West Ham and Man City. He is a very good striker, honestly, very good. He's got 2 goals this season already. Rich Coney's got more, but Mubama brings a threat to Stoke. Strength, pace, tall, gets in the air. He's a lot like the Coventry striker, right? He is very dangerous in the air, so we've got to watch out for him 100%. Now moving, obviously they got 2 great wingers, they do, in Thomas and Manhoof. Manhoof has got 2 goals, Thomas got 2 goals, and Thomas has got 3 assists this season as well. So it's gonna be one of them things. Looking at the stats of these guys right now, it probably balls into the box from the wings, which we've got to watch out for. It's going to be long balls and crosses into the box we're going to watch out for, I believe. Lewis Baker, I think it's Lewis Baker, or is it someone else? Yeah, Lewis Baker, who has started the season off strong for Stoke. no assists so far, but 2 goals to his name. So the thing with Baker, which I know about, is he has a cracking long shot and he's willing to get back and help the midfield to get the ball back. So we gotta watch out for every single Stoke player. I know I keep repeating myself, but this is going to be our toughest challenge this season so far. In the next couple of weeks. So Stoke, I know a lot of people saying Stoke's going to be, you know, pretty easy, but I'm gonna sit here and say, if we beat them, then we should have a good chance in hitting playoffs, because Stoke is a tough team to beat. I know, probably because I know West Brom beat them, but I don't think we're in the level of West Brom just yet. So their recent results are they've beat Derby County at home 3-1. They beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-0 away. They beat Southampton away 2-1, which is a cracking result for them. They lost to West Brom at home, and they beat Birmingham 1-0, I believe, on the 13th of September, which was last week, I believe. Yep. So yeah, that's Stoke, but that's not their team. Obviously, this is just seasonal stats I'm looking at for them on who's been most played and stuff like that for Stoke. So it's a big threat and it's a great defense for Stoke. If you look here, you know, obviously top scorers, top assists, top rated players. So Victor Johansson is probably one of the best goalkeepers in the Championship right now. You know, I enjoyed watching him at Loftus Road last season. I thought he was a cracking player. He saved Stoke in so many games he has. So yeah, we gotta be on point tomorrow. Now, going on to obviously QPR team. I don't know if Clark Salter will be on the bench. I know he's back in training. I know obviously Frey will be back, but I'm not too sure Clark Salter. I know they've said Poku should still be out. Ilya Sher will be out still. So we're still missing some key players. We've sent Elijah Bonner on loan to Morecambe, I believe it is, with Emerson Sutton as well. So I think we got a strong enough team. I'm just going to go to the team at the moment on injury-wise. So, yeah, at the moment, so everything has changed. So, they're saying Ilya Sher will not be back till early October. Clark Salter early October. Poku early October. So, the likely chances are he probably... I know Clark Salter is coming back into training. I think he's back in training already, but I just don't think he'll be back in the team for Stoke. It's probably too early for him. So, yeah. Now the team that I think is going to probably play is the same team as we played Wrexham away. So I think Nardi in goal. Nardi will be in goal, as he's done bloody brilliantly. He has. Nardi did. He, I think, is just one of the, like I said, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the Championship in my opinion. He's gonna do great things. He's 30 years old, 31. I just think he's the main guy for us to be in goal as number one. You know, you don't give the player number one shirt for nothing, you know. So I would say he's got to be our goalkeeper straight away tomorrow completely. Now we're back four. Obviously we need a strong defense. So for me, I would personally say 3 at the back. I would personally put Mbengu, Morrison, and Dunn all at the back, 100%, and then put Norrington, Davis, and Adamson on the wings. Then I would honestly put 2 in the middle, Madsen and Varane. And then I'd possibly put Kone up front with Sato and Vale both behind him. Rest Burrell and bring him on if we need that extra legs, you know. So I honestly would prefer 3 at the back tomorrow, just because their threat is going to be going at us constantly. But because it's Julian Stefan, not me, Julian's probably going to obviously play the 4-2-3-1 completely still. and I've just realized something that I've messed up. Give me a second. I will sort this out for you guys. Just 1 second. I know it's a late stream today. I do apologize yet again. Right, there we go. Sorry, people, about that. Yeah. So, for Julian Stefan, obviously Nardi has to be in goal for sure. He's obviously going to play Norrington, Davis, Mbengu, Morrison, and Dunn all at the back. I just think Mbengu needs to play. That's it. Mbengu is our star centre back. I know Liam Morrison is obviously quality, but I just believe when we don't have Mbengu, we just lack confidence in that back. You know, we let them through too much. I just think Mbengu is the type of player that goes up the field as well to help out, as well as getting stuck in the box and clearing that ball out of the way. A good classic centre back, you know. Davis, great defender for left back. I haven't really seen much of him pushing up front as a wing back, but is this expected depending on Julian's playing style? I haven't really seen Jimmy even push up that much like he did last season, so I got a funny feeling that's a difference between us. Now, Greg Taylor. Hell says Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor's old now, man. We don't need him. Madsen and Varane. Now, it's the most informed midfield we have at the moment, Madsen and Varane. Varane is the holder. Madsen is the distributor. Box-to-box midfielder, whatever you want to call him. I know a lot of people are probably saying he's not doing nothing, but he really is. He's actually making a big difference for our team. He is, Madsen. He's making sure the ball gets to the right player. Passing is brilliant. He does get back to help out the defense, and he pushes up forward to help out as well. I know a lot of people probably expecting Field, see how Field does, but I think Madsen right now, as he's in form, I would say put him in for sure. Midfield wise, obviously it's going to be Sato, Kone, and Vale again, I believe. Vale will probably go on the right, Sato on the left again, Kone in the middle with Burrell up front. The partnership with Kone and Burrell, if it is a 4-4-2, it's doing well, you know. Kone and Burrell, like I said in the match reaction of Wrexham, Burrell I've underestimated him, you know. I think Burrell is quality now. I think obviously we saw the pace, we saw the power, but I think now he's starting to show his ability on the pitch for getting into the box and getting into the right places to score goals. And not just that, but also a distributor for Kone as well to help him get some goals as well. Kone, there's not much to really say about Kone. He's King Kone, you know. He's our man. He's Ivan Toney, our Charlie Austin. I have full faith in him. He's going to score more goals tomorrow. Full faith. I'll even put a bet on it. I will. I think he's just one of these players that are going to probably have more goals than appearances in the league this season. He's showing great quality, and he's showing that he's done it in League One. He's doing it in this league as well. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But prediction wise, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to QPR. I think looking at the training videos, they're looking at set pieces a lot. So they're Vale, Madsen, and Kieran Morgan are all working on set pieces at the moment. So if he goes with 3 in the midfield, we're probably going to see Kieran Morgan on that pitch tomorrow. Depending on what tricks he has to rotate the squad and stuff like that. But I think he's working a lot on set pieces at the moment to take advantage of goals. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, really. I wish I could say Ilya Share's coming back. I wish I could say Clark Salt's coming back, Poku, all of them lot, but they're still injured. So we're gonna end up having Collie on the bench still, and probably some others. So yeah, Steve Cook will be on the bench as backup, obviously, just in case. But yeah, I think 2-1 tomorrow will be a good result for us. Get up into the top 10. See how other results finish, and we can go from there, really. So yeah, very quiet night. I know it's a bit late tonight, so I do apologize. Jay, I will check out the person you said. I'll have a look at him, see what he's saying in the content. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there for tonight. Put your predictions in the comments below, what you think, or any questions that I'll bring up in the game beforehand. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Hope you all have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for the live watch along against Stoke City at home. And yeah, come on you Oz. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you want to, and we'll catch you in a bit.